having an issue with my Badland off-road jack from Harbor Freight. The issue that I'm having is that it doesn't pump past, well, the first half of the pump doesn't seem to do anything, and the bottom half only does a little bit. I'm going to see if this thing is low or there might be air in the system from the factory, and see if we can improve the pumping of this jack and fix a problem that you guys didn't even know this thing had. I know some of you are going to comment and ask, am I sponsored by Harbor Freight? Am I part of Harbor Freight, Badland, winches and jacks and stuff like that? No. My company is Badland Industries. I make parts for the Chevy Colorados, Canyons, and H3s. I'm building this thing on 40s. No, I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight. It's probably more or less the other way around. I buy a ton of Harbor Freight stuff, like my cart here. That's actually been a game changer for working out in the driveway because I'm not special enough and I don't have a shop yet. So that's that. But no, I'm not sponsored by Harbor Freight. Those of you that are emailing me about weekly to get parts for your jacks or winches or whatnot, no, sorry, wrong company. So in typical YouTube fashion, I decided to fix the problem before even grabbing my camera and starting this video. But I'm going to show you guys what I did, and I have not added fluid just yet, but it's already working better. So I popped the cylinder fill hole, and it was in the sun, but it immediately decided to, you know, release some pressure, and I noticed that there was some air inside of there. It wasn't actually like full of fluid, so I pumped it a couple times, and you can see it's coming up, and I'm only right here. Comment below and let me know if you guys are having the same issue that I am. Popping this little fill cap literally made this jack work better, so I'm not sure what that's all about, but it fixed mine. I figured you guys might have the same issue too, because I've been looking at this for a couple days now on YouTube, and nobody's saying there's any issue with these jacks. So I'm gonna fill this up with oil, and we are gonna see if this jack has improved at all in its lifting capacity or lifting speed or lifts per pump, whatever you want to call it. Even that had some pressure building up, and that's been sitting in the shade for the last 5 minutes. That's crazy. So I'm pumping, there's no fluid anywhere near that fill hole. I don't like that sound. I think that sound is actually air passing through the valves here. Zzz kind of sound. So while it's at the bottom of the stroke, I'm going to add some oil here. I probably should have grabbed a funnel because I'm going to make an absolute mess of this. But fill this up with oil and all the way to the top and see if that actually improves anything. We'll run it through a couple cycles, lifting it up and lowering it back down. See if I can kind of get that kind of zzz sound to go away, because I think that's air in the system. I'd rather it just be not cavitating, not making any noise. So let me get some oil in there, but first I gotta get a funnel. This is like Harbor Freight Inception over here. I got Harbor Freight tools, fixing Harbor Freight tools. Pretty sure I even bought the oil from Harbor Freight. Man, I'm putting a lot in there. And it's taking it. That's crazy. Filming and doing this. You can see the bubbles coming out of there. Oh, there it goes. Now it's over full. At least I'm doing it in my trailer. Alright, we're going to pop this all the way to the top. See, that's already way better. I was only getting a 1/4 inch or so out of the old pump. So now that we're full, we should be able to have only a couple pumps till the top. The thing's working a hell of a lot better now. We'll get this guy tightened up, and we'll lift something. Actually lift something. So much better now. I gotta wipe the oil off from the inside of here that I spilled. Otherwise, it works, in the words of AVE. So clean, but We got all the way down. Making noises, but not kind of that buzzing sound anymore. It just sounds like fluid going through a valve. Tighten this back up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and barely 8. Alright, let's see. Let's get this thing flexed out here. Get it up on the link mount. All the way down. See, now I've got a reset of this much, whereas before it was half the stroke. Well, I think we fixed it. 8 pumps to the top. I think that's where it should be. That's what it looks like in the other videos that I've seen. There's been a couple that I noticed that weren't quite that way, but it seems to be working. Popping the fill plug, adding a little bit of oil, obviously didn't hurt it at all, so I guess that's a good thing. I've got a video idea coming up, and I wanted to see if you guys want me to make it, and that's some issues, some gripes, and some modifications to this jack. So if you're interested in that, why don't you comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. Or if you want to see this thing being built, in between running a business and making silly videos like this, I'm working on that too. Thanks for watching.